work? Yes. Ooh. All right, I think it's working. Well, I'm just getting on here just so I can there's some old movies of my Little Paisano. I don't know how to do it, but there's on Facebook, and I don't know how to send them or share them anywhere. So I'm just gonna play them and show it like right there. I hope it works because this is the only place I have this video, and I've put videos on my like library on this computer, but I don't know how to um, change the format, and I can't share a few of the videos. So this is the only way I know how right now. But I have to share these because my little guy, I miss him. My long-haired mini dachshund, Chocolate. My little chocolate weenie. Yeah, did I just say that? All right. He was cute. He was sweet. He's very codependent, but he loved me. There's nothing like a dog when you come home, meeting you at the door, wagging his little tail and his whole body. That was so hard, and I miss that the most. But he didn't like to be alone. I don't know why. I don't know if noises were scaring him when nobody was around. He was a cuddler. Uh, he was the best. We had him from when he was a puppy. We saw him um, through a friend when he was just a couple of days old. Um, the whole story. Maybe I'll tell the whole story. It's it was meant to be. It was a interesting story. I probably told this story somewhere online before, but anyway, I'll wait till 1:15 since that's what I said I would wait. I hope the volume is working and everything, because that would be such a drag. Hello? Hello? Okay, good. It seems to be working. Yeah. Maybe that's why that other video didn't work. Maybe I just muted the microphone by accident. Okay, so 1:15. I guess we can start. And I hope this works because I don't know any other way to do this. But I'm streaming old videos of my dog that I put on Facebook. So I lost them from the original camera, but I hope this works. There's like a couple of them. I just I just want to document him. He was so cute. Let's see. Oh. He would run like crazy. Oh, that's yeah, I don't know. There we go. He was such a cutie. It's like old home movies, you know, from an amateur me. I have some old home movies on here with no sound from the 60s. And our TV was black and white, our first TV. Felt so deprived when everyone had color because we had black and white still. But he was so sweet, so tiny, loved to run. Luckily, there were no Karens that day at the park. Put your dog on a leash. They're everywhere. Okay, here's another one. I think it was his birthday, or that was his birthday toy that he loved. Ignore the sound because I'm just going to turn the sound down. I had a TV show on in the background, but right, and then you can't hear his squeaky toy. Please excuse the mess in my room. You know, I didn't stage it. You know, I see the people who get the most subscribers really put so much work into their videos. They, you know, it's everything is perfect, unlike real life where, you know, he was having fun. This might be a longer video, but I'll tell the story after. I think I only have 2 videos of him that I can share. I think I put one on when I first got my YouTube channel, and then I somehow deleted it. It was the cutest little video of him. I had music added and everything, and I don't know what I did. It's on my old phone. Yeah, I had the TV on in the background. I wasn't thinking. But look at that tail. He's just so happy. Is anyone in here? Do I have anyone watching? There's 0 people watching. Oh well, at least you can just play it back later and enjoy Paisano, my little cutie pie. He's family but not related by blood. I think that's what Paisano means in Italy. But he's German, go figure. All right, is it over? Yeah, it's over. But that was my Paisano. I'll tell the story of how I got my little Paisano. One day, my son and I just randomly, I don't know what it was, I know it was divine intervention, decided to just drive and look for free puppies randomly. So I got in the car and just drove and drove and drove. We ended up in New Hampshire, and I finally said, let's just head back home. Guess what? A sign outside, puppies for sale. My favorite dog at the time was Chow-Chow. So we went in, met the guy, talked to him, and I guess he had to move, so he had to sell those dogs. And it was $300. They were the cutest, fluffiest little things. He looked like a teddy bear. I think we named him Snoopy. But we drove home. We didn't buy Snoopy, the little Chow-Chow. And we got home. I had the guy's number, and scrape up $300 and go back and buy the little puppy. So we got him and brought him home, and realized that he would probably be too big for our apartment in Stowe. And I think my son was 14 or 15 at the time, maybe young. I forget, but he was a young teenager. And we had him a couple days, and our next door neighbor saw him out on the patio, and And I explained, oh my gosh, I love this little puppy, but I realize he's probably going to be too big to keep here because there was a size limit at the apartment. And he said, you're not going to believe this, but a friend of mine in Lexington just had to put down his gold colored Chow-Chow. And he said, I think I want to get a black one next. A little Snoopy was black, beautiful, and uh, they came over and met him and decided to buy him and also decided to hire me as a housekeeper. Best of both worlds. I got a couple of other clients through these people too, till they moved to, I think, Tennessee. They were good, great guys, collected Corvettes. They were, one was a veteran. I don't think the other one was, but gentlemen, really nice guys. And they were twins, but not identical. They were a little older than me. But one day I were um, either going to work or coming home, and I had to gas my car up. And I think the guy at the gas station were friends with Roger and Dawn, the people who bought my dog. Uh, and his name was Ken. So he pumped my gas in Lexington. And I told him the story about the Chow-Chow. And he said, guess what? You're not going to believe this. My ex-wife, I said, um, I probably want to get like a dachshund. I swear to God, because it's tiny and adorable. He goes, you're not going to believe this. My ex-wife's dog is actually in labor now having puppies. Dachshund. So, I mean, I swear to God, this is like the universe really brought it together. So, he had my number and um, drove up to New Hampshire with me like a day or two later, and I met Little Paisano, and they went quick. So this little guy was only like 250. So I put a deposit, and um, Terry, his ex-wife, reserved a little dog for me, and I I didn't want the chocolate one because I'd never really seen a chocolate paisano. I mean, dachshund. Um, and I was just used to like the traditional with the, but he was adorable. He was chocolate with like gold spread here, and the little butt was gold in his ears. So he was a beautiful boy. Um, but he was the last one, so I said, okay, yeah, we'll take him. And he was ready just around Christmas time, and the Terry was great. Put she sent stockings with little rawhide candy canes and little teeny itty bitty dog treats. She was great. I'd love to get another one, but at the time it was summer and my son was home from school, so he could let him in and out while I was at work. So, but that's my story. And he lived, I think, 15 to 7 years, 17 years. I think it was 17. But he had teeth issues and got Lyme disease a couple times, and I treated it with antibiotics. But I just couldn't afford the dental work, and he was losing fur again from the Lyme disease. Um, and I think he was suffering because he had bleeding in his teeth, and I, I wish I could go back in time and find a vet that would do like payment plans or something, but he would have had no teeth. And I had a client who had a adorable little dog that had to have his teeth pulled, and his tongue would fall out of his mouth and he would drool all over. And I don't have a washing machine, so it made it hard to you know, constantly wash the towels and the um the blankets I put on the couch where he'd sleep. And it was becoming exhausting. And his breath was so smelly. My granddaughter was just a baby at the time, and I didn't have a lot of support. I didn't have people in my corner, that could help me with him or anything, or just understand that this is my little buddy, and tolerate him. So I just get, oh, he smells so bad. But I was nose blind to him because I was used to him, and just tried to always wash everything he came in contact with. But that's my story. You put up with a lot for your pets that you love. So if I only had a house and could have like barricaded him in his own room, with a tile floor or something, it would have been so much easier to clean. But there's so many what ifs. It's so hard, and I hope he forgives me in heaven and understands. So anyway, well, those are my two Little Paisano videos that I shared with you all today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if this works out, I'm going to go play it back and see how it comes out. I might put a couple more videos that I have. So, alrighty. Have a good day. Like and subscribe.